Hang on. All right. Hail DC, everybody else out there in the verse. This is Hardware, aka Hardware DC, sitting in the Mercury, wow, the Crusader M2 Starlifter with Wolf. Say hi, Wolf. And a Granada. All right. Unfortunately, I'm old enough to get it. But did you just turn the whole fucking ship off again, Wolf? Stop touching. Oh God, please don't crash into the Javelin. Okay. So, on this segment, during Fleet Week, we are going to check out the Javelin, which is a destroyer class capital ship. Every time you turn my ship off, I lose thruster control. I don't understand this. I am pointing in the wrong direction. I need a guy with one of those little clicky things that says, okay, take two. All right, and action. Okay, this is the Javelin Destroyer class capital ship, named the... what in the hell? Named Warhammer. Oh, no, you know what it is? It's, the UEE is pushing my ship away from the Javelin so I don't engage it. That's what that is. So you're not being a pain in my balls. It's the fucking Navy being a pain in my balls, trying to tell me how to fly my ship. All right. So anyway, we'll have to UAV down the... Oh, stop it with your Nazism here. I can't park. All right. So anyway, that's the Javelin. We're going to have to go up here to take the Javelin Tour. Let's get out of the way here. I don't see the Bengal Carrier yet, so can't do a flyby. So I'm going to get up here to the top of the space station out of the military district arm of it. Let me call Captain Stubing. Ask him if I can land. Why? What's wrong with that? I'm getting a torque imbalance. Every time you turn me off, man, the ship just shits the bed. Okay. She's so fat. It's tough to make her stop doing things when she does them. All right. Come on. Come on. There you go. Good girl. Okay. So, I just got to find the damn station. All right, here we go. So, now we're 5 minutes in, still trying to park. And here we are. And there is the landing pad. Stop torque imbalancing. So we're going to fly in there. Get a little closer and I will put on the... What is he doing down there? The handling, I don't understand how turning the power off just destroys the handling of the ship. The ship actually handles like a dream, considering its weight class, but she's being so unresponsive. I'm trying to now fly her on thrusters so I can stop the shenanigans here, and there we go. All right. Go, girl. Let's go have a seat. Okay, so you can see down there that's the military dock wing. That's restricted when they're parked. When the game is released, that's where the UEE AI ships will be able to dock. Our ships, I believe, will have to use a docking collar. I don't know if we'll ever be able to use the military wing technically of these ships. That's what she said. And we're gonna make it. No, it does not. Oh, got a little hung up there. Oh, she's getting excited. Ugh, God. Now, the only thing that they need to fix on this ship is there is a little bit of a weight imbalance on the... When you go to land, she dips her nose down. There we go. Okay. Well, I've had better landings, but hey, if you're in one piece, it's a good landing, right? Now, let me see if I can get this on camera. Does that open doors? Yep. So now if you look at the front and the rear, you'll see the doors opening. Oh, there we go. Now, just so everyone sees, we'll do a thing on this ship because I think it's awesome. You can look right down her throat. This is a pass-through ship, so she can hold, I believe, 3 tanks, and you drive them in the butt, and it comes out the mouth here, or vice versa, technically. But it's nice to see that. Pack that back up. We will stand up. All right, Wolf. Let's go take a Javelin tour. You know, that's what I did not do, is I did not label this video Javelin Tour. So maybe I can do that in post. Fix it in post. All right, so if you're at the top of a Hercules, it's awesome. We'll take a look at it later. But there's stairs, and there's an elevator. So we'll just take the stairs, because the elevator takes a second. And we go doot-to-doot-to-do. Oh, you know what I didn't think of? The stairs. This thing sometimes. The stairs do not exit the ship, so we're going to have to do this anyway. Call the elevator. There you go. Jump in. Oh, you're going to have to call it. Nope, I just realized I'm not centered on my camera. All right, hop in. Oh, gotcha. Right? All right, so we jump off. So there's 3 ways into the Starlifter. Obviously, this is a passenger elevator, and then you have the double ramps. Go to the end of the landing zone here. We shall call the elevator. It is not as big as the sub caps, but she's beefy, so it's kind of like a bulldog. She might not have the overall length of a sub capital, though I think she's pushing it with those rear little wings at the very least. But she's girthy, so she might actually be wider than the Hammerhead. I'd have to check the actual stats on it, but yeah, me too. My only complaint, as we're going through here to set this up here, my only complaint is that it has just over-talked to myself and forgot what I was going to complain about. Oh, Yeah, there's like 3 airlocks to walk through to go to the cockpit. And that is kind of a pain in the nuts, to be honest with you. To walk through 3 airlocks that stop you. So you have 1 airlock to the belly, then you have 1 airlock blocking the component area, and then you have 1 airlock into the main cockpit. I'm sure there's like a science reason for that, but I don't know what that would be. No, you know what? Hangars and halves. I want to. You know what? Hang on. I think I messed up. If that ship is in the military wing of the hangars, then maybe it's still over here. We just have to go to a special button. I didn't pre-do this because I wanted this to be a first time. Jump on in. Right. Section port A. Docking port 1, 2. There's 3 arms for the military stuff, so it's got to be the sections, port A, B, and C. I'm assuming. You'd think there'd be signage. I'm sure there is signage, and I'm missing it. And everybody watching the video is now going to laugh. As a side note, if you wonder why I turn my head all the time, it's not just that I'm looking at the other monitors. I actually have, and so does Wolf, the 49-inch ultra high def one. And so I actually have to, hey, signage. These dumbasses. I actually have to kind of look from one corner to another to see some of my screen. It's ridiculously big. So that's what she said too. I have. No. I didn't do that. It's a little twitchy, so I didn't bother. The, shit, I can't remember what it's called. But no, yeah, the eye tracker. I think we're on the wrong pad, bro. So let's try. Which port is this? Port A? So we'll try B and C. You'd think they'd tell you. I mean, come on. Who set this up? Alright, so we tried port A. There's no more hammer javelin out there. Oh, did you? Okay. I'm going to port B. Just grab an elevator. I thought you jumped in behind me. Right. I really hope people can hear you. Otherwise, it's going to look really dumb that I'm talking to myself. I was never with hardware. What the hell are you talking about? That guy's a freak. All right, there's nothing on B, so I'm going to go. So dumb. I'm going to go try C. It has to be C, so take it to C if you haven't started. This could be done better. Maybe I missed a sign that said what docking bay this was going to be at. Perhaps. I don't know. Oh, there you are. Oh, you. Shit. Oh, hey, there's a sign here that says docking port C. You know. if you read. I was just going to take everybody on a tour of all three because they're dramatically the same. So, getting a little FPS hit. It must be from the Javelin. Oh, did you? I wonder if the Bengal just rips the lag when it comes into play. So, I hear lasers too. Somebody must be ripping on the Javelin's turrets. Third time's the charm. Hey, there's a ship. Isn't that something? So, this is, oh, that just sounds so, look at that fucking ship, man. That ship just says, spank me. Those big turrets. Alright, so, this is a docking center in the military wing. They have just introduced, for those of you that have been around and may not know, and those of you that don't know what you're missing, what you missed. But they do have collar docking. It is only for the 890 Jump and the Hammerhead subcapital class ship. But this arm will shoot out to those two ships, and you don't have to go to a hangar for those two ships, and you can dock on space stations with the giant ship. Oh shit, I'm on the Javelin.
Welcome aboard the UEES Warhammer. As part of this year's Invictus celebrations, I'd like to invite you to take a look around and get an up-close look at an active military vessel. Some of the actual crew members have graciously volunteered their time to explain what life is like aboard the ship. I would like to remind you that the entire ship is not available for exploration, so please be respectful of unauthorized areas. Thank you, and enjoy your visit.
Look at that. The military is ripping its people off in the future, too. They're not giving overtime. No, he said that the members of the ship have graciously donated their time to show you around. That means, no, you don't get overtime. There is not. There is just work and work. All right, so here's a Javelin turret. I'm assuming there's an NPC blocking my way, but let's go take a seat in it. And I'm getting some frame issues here. Oh my. Oh my. Oh. Daddy likes this. Oh, Daddy likes this so much. So, I don't even know what these guns are. These are very big pew-pews. Oh, look. I have, oh, this is a double turret. Well, hello there. So the lower turret will only go as far as, obviously, the ship hull will allow. But the upper turret, I can point up, and it goes a little bit further of a firing arc to protect, I'm guessing, probably the bridge and shit. Wow. Oh, and it's not instant, so that's cool. Probably a little bit of a pain in the balls, but this ship is definitely not for fighting like Mustangs and Comets and stuff. This is for fighting Idrises and ships of that nature. Okay, so those are some big guns. Yeah. Currently, this is the largest ownable player ship in the game. To the tune of about $3 grand, I believe. Yeah, probably not. I'm having a little bit of a hard time walking. I don't know why. Getting some lag in here. So, hello, mess hall. Okay. So, I wonder if I pull out. Phrasing. Pull out the camera here. No, that probably just eats up more bandwidth. This guy looks like he wants to tell me something.
My name's Lieutenant Horrigan, and as you can probably tell, this is Warhammer's mess hall. Definitely one of the more popular spaces on the ship. The mess has a fully automated dispensary since we operate on rotating shifts. We have a standard crew complement of 65 to 70, and meals need to be available at all times, so we have a culinary team always on duty, ready to lend support. Famous pilot Harriet Riley was once quoted as saying, if you ever want to take the temperature of a ship's crew, spend 20 minutes in their mess. Now this is one of the main social areas of the ship's where crew members from different departments can catch up in their own downtime. We also use the mess for social events like birthdays, holidays, and promotions, since it's able to hold so many people. Our skipper, Captain Medgarth, is a big believer in casual gatherings. It's in an effort to entrench camaraderie. So we're in here pretty often. Now, you've probably noticed our games in the corner, so I'll just address the question that everyone asks. Yes, it's pretty competitive. The XO currently has the score to beat. Anyway, I'd like to invite you to have a look around.
Are you shitting me that they have like 16-bit games that you might be able to play in this game? Come on. Dude, I'm gonna pay all of this money to play a game, to play like fucking 16-bit Pac-Man. He's playing on the Javelin Pac-Man. It's too expensive for fuel, so fuck the fuel. I'm just gonna play games. Oh, here's an air hockey table. Yep. This is the Inquisition. You know, I gotta say, I don't have a feel that I'm on a ship. I feel like I'm in a building. This thing is so freaking huge. Seriously huge. What we got down? Yep. Oh, look at this. This is, blah, blah, blah. Bunkhouse, man. Oh, these are all their beds. Shut up. That's pretty cool. Oh.
Hi, folks. Welcome to the Warhammer. I am leading Starman Detmer, and this, as you've probably guessed, is one of the two barracks on the ship. And I know. You must
Right.
be thrilled to see where Navy personnel sleep, and let me be the first to tell you, it's every bit as exciting as promised. Javelins are pretty great when it comes to sleeping arrangements, as they have enough bunks for the full crew, which is amazing because it avoids situations known as hot bunking, where you swap out bunks with somebody on the opposite shift, and that is horrible. This one time on my old ship, I had to share with this guy who had just the worst smelling socks. And I'm talking the military could have weaponized it kind of bad. And I had to try and fall asleep with that every day. So, yeah, after that, these bunks are a dream. And I'm just thinking that actually I don't think my CEO would like me talking about how bad hot bunking is. So maybe just forget I said anything. Anyway, each one has special slots for personal effects, and is capable of sealing you up to give you a little privacy. People are always moving around the barracks. Sleeping schedules shift slightly too, so they can activate the full crew at a moment's notice if the ship enters heavy combat. You know. So you're kind of always sleeping with one eye open. I mean, we get short sleep schedules if we are patrolling dangerous space. So, I mean, you're already grabbing sleep when you can. Sorry, I am rambling. Otherwise, yeah. Not sure what to tell you. This is where we sleep.
Okay, got it, bunks.
But I hope this has been enlightening. Please Have a look around if you like, but don't touch anything in the bunks, as this is an active ship, and everything in here is the property of the crew. So,
Okay, well, I'm impressed. One, this is a lot of beds, but I'm impressed that they actually have AI to kind of give you a tour of this thing. That's pretty cool. Because they're always at combat readiness. So he was talking about that, you know, they have alarms and stuff that go off. So oh, this chick's got something to say. What are you saying here? She's talking to this guy. She can't talk to me while she's talking to that guy. Could you hear when she was talking to me? Oh, you do? Yeah, I do. I do not. Okay, well, let me check down here real quick and come back, because I cannot hear her at all. I was just at that turret, so this is that hallway. Oh, you could stay and listen, bro. Dude, get that dumb ass out of here. Wait a minute, is that me? No, that's not me. Dude, I thought that was totally me. But my gold is cooler than his gold, so. Oh, there's a guy in back of him that's wearing gold armor, and he's got a paladin helmet too. Okay, she stopped talking. Hey, how you doing? Oh, yeah, yeah. You punch her or something. She won't talk to me.
All right, let's settle down.
Oh, here we go.
My name's Lieutenant Commander Alderman. I run the turret complement aboard the Warhammer. That means I'm in charge of coordinating fire between our various gunners
Can you hear?
and combat engagement in order to maximise combat effectiveness. But when we aren't in combat, I strive to keep my team sharp by running through engagement drills and simulated encounters. Now, the Javelin comes standard with 15 turrets, 13 of which have embedded operators.
15
there are 6 turrets like the one you see here that run along the side of the ship, each of which is equipped with a pair of size 7 cannons for larger targets and a pair of size 4 Gatlings for smaller targets like fighters and even
That's awesome.
torpedoes.
So that double turret is a size 7 and a size 5.
Armed with size 7 energy cannons and 3 gunners on the underside with the same. All this firepower is coupled with a heavy payload of ordnance to make the Warhammer a real problem for all sizes of ship. Hence why we can be tasked to operate independently on patrols without support from the rest of the battle group. During the Xeno threat incursion, our gunners were responsible for the destruction of over 70 hostile elements and several capital ships, as well as protecting the ship from incoming ordnance. As a special treat, we've safetied this turret so you can get a taste of what it feels like to be a gunner. All the weapons have been deactivated, so don't worry about accidental discharge. But I'll remind you this is an active military vessel.
That's what I told her.
All the same. Thank you, and have a great Invictus.
I hate accidental discharge. All right, so that is interesting. That the double turrets and that this can work independently of the carrier group. So that's kind of neat. Oh, stairs that go. Probably all the red lights mean don't go this way. Oh, he's yelling at me. But I want to go through this door. Can I go through this door? Psst. Go through this door. I feel like I'm at work, but I live just behind that door. No, you can't come this way. All right, fine. Be that way. Why in the shit stinking hell would you leave this open for me to walk all the way down there only to be told go away? Okay, so bunk guy, we did bunk guy already. Got this bunkhouse. You're right, it's like a hangar for some of the other ships. Oh, there's stairs that go up. Stairs go up. I like to go down. Raising. Oh, shut up. If you need quarters. Oh. Oh, man, these guys just keep telling me no. Your mouth is telling me no, but your mind's telling me yes. Right. Oh, here's a cell block, 1 through 14. It's kind of interesting. Oh, stairs that keep going down. Don't mind if I do. Yes. You know, that's a good point. I'm assuming it kicks you off. Probably puts you back in that lounge area just before you get into the docking collar. But you're letting me see a whole lot of nothing. Oh, there's the underside turret. But yes, the carrier group flies to all the major space stations. So there should be an Idris up there. This is the Javelin. The Bengal Carrier. I don't know how many fly around in the group because I haven't obviously seen it happen yet, but that's the story. Med Bay, cool. Still liking that air hockey table. You know, seriously, it would be kind of cool if they could set up like the pool table and the air hockey table into like a 16-bit or a 32-bit arcade feel type game. That's a bridge in Armory or brig? Oh. Guess I wasn't even close. Thanks. A proud lineage. Zoom in on that. Why do you gotta have an NPC right in front of it? Alright, you can pause for later. What do we got in here? Deck A. This is the briefing room. Cool. That's one of my favorite features of the Idris. Holy shit snacks.
Was originally built by Aegis Dynamics and has been in active service since 2832.
That's pretty
Launching
cool.
under the command of Captain Omar Singh, the ship initially served as a combat support vessel in the 2nd Fleet, 6th Battle Group, a posting that put it close to the Bandol front. The Warhammer saw action during the fall of Caliban in 2884, where it protected retreating civilian and naval forces
The hell
when the system
are they
almost
wearing?
fell, earning a ribbon for valor in the process.
For real?
For the next several decades, the Warhammer transitioned between fleets in a variety of support and patrol positions, even participating in the UEE push to reclaim the Nexus system.
That's
in
a
the
pretty cool
2930s.
hollow table.
Most recently, the Warhammer distinguished itself.
That's no moon. Well, yes. The interesting thing, I should say, gaming theory, is that the larger ships that have these tech rooms are supposed to be usable. So, like, for example, like the Carrack has the giant globe room. The 600i has a giant globe room. It's a hologram. When you scan, it scans the planet or the ship, and it's supposed to put it there and then tell you what's there and where it's located, so you know kind of where to go down at or something like that. I guess that's the theory. So I would imagine that that holo table, in theory, would be a cool idea. That if you take a contract, that maybe it can display some of the mission parameters of that contract on the holo table. Yes. Well, scanning in and of itself is a gaming loop, so that will be a profession. Cargo escape pods. So, data running, as it were, like the Mercury Star Runner, as an example. You go out with the Mercury Star Runner, you can do basic scanning, nothing major, but basic. And you scan, you store the data, and you can give the data, sell the data, you know, new jump points or planets with certain mineral types, stuff like that. And so, my answer to you would be yes and no. No, only because it is a gaming loop, so I don't know if you could put, you know, like bounties, medical gameplay, stuff like that on that table.
My name's Lieutenant Commander.
But a yes, as in that if it was in a data readable format and not data as a cargo format, then why not?
But when we aren't in combat, I strive to keep my team sharp by running through engagement drills and simulated encounters. Now,
Well, yeah, we have the industrial director, and then each game loop under the industrial director will have a manager. So, just for our own setup, like medical gameplay, there'll be a manager. For mining, there'll be a manager. For salvage, there'll be a manager. For data running, exploration, I should say exploration. Exploration will have its own manager, and these people will take care of how those resources are either disseminated to the org, sold, you know, that type of thing. So, yes, there's going to be an exploration. I don't know if the data aspect might be big enough to have its own manager, but just spitballing years before the game would be released, that I'm just kind of chalking that up to an exploration game loop, and so that's probably what that would fall under. Oh, I misunderstood you. No. It's functional, because like what I'm saying is, this is getting off the topic of the tour, but if, as an example, supposedly you can find new jump points. So when Pyro is released at the end of this year, you'll be able to jump from the Stanton system to the Pyro system through a jump gate. Now, that jump gate is a formatted, well-mapped, and understood line of jumping from one system to another. Now, if I'm in Pyro and I'm scanning deep scans with a Carrack, because Carrack has one of the best, if not the best, exploration sensor arrays. So I'm in Pyro with a Carrack and I'm scanning, and boom, I get information that there's another jump point that hasn't been discovered yet. Now, that would be critical information to be able to use another jump point for our org, but maybe not share that with another org, or globally sell that. That way, we would be the only ones that would have that shipping lane for however long before somebody else came along and discovered it. So data itself is a tangible item because you can scan a planet and find out all the minerals and resources that's on Hurston. Scan a planet, find out all the mineral resources that's on New Babbage. Depending on your skill will depend on the deepness of the scan and the amount of information from each scan, from a wide aspect to a more narrowed scope. What sentient life forms might be on the planet. Stuff like that. So data mining will be its own gaming loop because the information isn't just boxes of cargo that you're transporting, although I'm sure there will be data missions. But for you to do exploration as a game loop, there will be tangible items that you will discover that you can share with the guild or org, as they say, or put to the mainframe of the game and sell through a trading type post or something for other people to buy that information from you for, to make money. Does that make sense? Ship it. I don't even feel like I'm in a ship, dude. That's how stupidly big the ship is. I don't even feel like I'm in a ship. I felt like I just walked across the skyway to a building. It didn't even feel right, like I was on a ship. It almost takes away from the feeling of it being a ship, because it doesn't feel like I'm on a ship. That was pretty cool, though. They really give you almost nowhere to run around, but oh god, I think I fell through the... Oh shit. Oh, dude, don't step on the glass. I just about fell through. That's icky shit. All right, let's come out here. So that is the... God damn, look at the lag from this area. This is killer. That was the ship tour of the Javelin. But before I cut off the stream, why don't we go into a smaller craft than the Hercules, go out into the sky and see if the Pegasus is in the area, or we can wait if she's not, and wait for the Pegasus to come pick the Javelin up and move on to the next site. Does that sound good? All right. So it probably would have been a good idea to read the time, but maybe the time will be up here. Well, 30 minutes is how long it's supposed to be in each area, so I don't know if that's accurate for right now, because we've been here this whole time. Yep. Javelin Tour is open for 40 minutes. What the shit? Okay. Come on, come back, because it'll talk about the Bengal Carrier here. In progress at Port Trussler. So the Bengal's up top. Cool, cool, cool. So go ahead, Wolf. Let me pull out a ship. What were you saying? I'm sorry. Oh, yes. And I've said that to people about this game. I think they're overdoing the reality for reality's sake. And when I play a game, it's to get away from reality. So I think they're overdoing it a bit, but it's a pretty cool thing they got going on here. What do you want to go out there in? I have almost one of everything, so just pick. Let's see, what's a good two-seater that we can fly around in? Windows. Well, the Valkyrie would be cool because we can open up the side doors and take a look. That's one of my favorite ships. It's not windows, but you can open the doors out into direct space. No, never. Pad 12. Now you're making me nervous. Or fall right the... Well, but we're not in hyperspace, so if you fall out the side, it'll just be EVAing right back into it. People would fall out of the side window in hyperspace, and that definitely was ugly. What are we looking at here? Pad 12. All right, so we're going to keep the stream going here for a second just to see if, when we get out of the docking bay here, if the Bengal is up top. If it is, we'll go do a flyby. I guess a quick little tidbit about the Valkyrie. What is the Valkyrie? The Anvil Valkyrie is a drop ship. I have it set up with the splinter paint configuration, so it is in a military camouflage variant, and instead of the gray, which is stock, the dropship is low. Oh my God! Look at that fucking ship! Oh, Wolf! It's flying around the station. Oh my God! Oh, look at the latency going on with the fireworks and the carrier. I am walking through molasses right now. Good freaking hell. Any hoozle, since just went around the side of the space station, the Valkyrie is equipped with Gatling guns everywhere and has... Come on. Oh, dude, the lag is killing me. The side doors open up with side door Gatling guns, kind of like a Blackhawk would be. You in? What assholes? Okay, is the back going up? No, Wolf, stay on the ship. Is the back door going up? Yeah. Ooh, this is... Good God. I have a fast connection and a fast computer, and that Bengal Carrier is killing me. So, just for shits and giggles, because it's fun, it says caution right there. So if you're pulling in vehicles, there's a blast door that pops up out of the floor. Really has no reason other than the cool factor of being extra cool. So, swing. Yep. Yeah, that gives me a little bit of a boner. So, here's the side doors. Oh my God, the lag. Oh, this is making me want to punch kittens. Okay. So, we're opening the door. There's a side door. And then these side guns, the mini Scorpions, I believe that's a Panther on the wings. And these are Scorpions. But a man can man that as people jump out the sides. Let me open up this side. That's all right. I'll do it from the cockpit. You'll just have to reopen the side doors. Oh my God, I can't even get to the damn ladder. This is... It's funky. Okay. So up here we have 4 bunks. Where's 1, 2, 3? Oops, maybe 5. 4 or 5. Sorry, 5 bunks. There's a pisser right there. Some turret seats for right there. I believe this is supposed to be lockable, just isn't yet. The ship's been out for a little while. God, dude, it just lag. I feel like I'm on a dial-up baud modem thing. She's on. Oh. She is not got the splinter camouflage. She's in gray configuration. It's kind of obnoxious, but I know I put it on. I don't know what happened. Ooh, don't go too high. All right, Wolf, keep your eye out. Do you see it? She went around the other way, so... Oh, my God. Oh, my God. People are shooting at it. Look at that fucking... Oh, that's an Idris. I thought that was a cannon. I almost crapped. Like, that gun is the size. The gun is too big. So, there is an Idris, and somebody's ramming it. Somebody's in a hammerhead. There's a couple hammerheads. So, anyway, we'll see the Idris in a minute, because it is one of my favorites. That's why I had to have one. But this is the Bengal Carrier. The largest ship created. It is not ownable, but allegedly she is recoverable. And when I say that is that allegedly there's supposed to be a Bengal Carrier in the game when it's released that was destroyed, and an org can go find it, salvage it, fix it up, and then use it as their own. This is just... If this wasn't so cool, I'd be throwing shit right now. I'm lagging so hard I'm going to crash into it. So it is supposed to be a in-game kind of battle point for people to try to take control of it, but it is not buyable or ownable specifically right now. Ooh, Jesus, my thrusters. It's like it takes 5 minutes for my thrusters to kick in. Let me close that back door. It's distracting. Of course, when I'm doing a stream. Yeah. Oh, there's another Valkyrie. There's a few hammerheads. Let's go underneath her and see. It's so hard to just kind of get under there and take a look because you're so choppy. Oh, look at how big you are. You're so fatty. Look at that gun. That looks like that Dreadnought class Star Destroyer and Star. Oh God, the Idris. Oh, don't hit the Idris. Oh God. Oh God. Oh God, stop. Okay, that's an Idris M military class with the railgun underneath that we almost rammed. Yeah, the Bengal Carrier does attack. Let me see if I come over and... Oh, God, I'm going too fast. Going back to thrusters. I'm probably dead and I just can't tell. I've probably hit things like 15 times. Look at all of the firepower coming out of that thing. The Idris just rammed into her own ship. Did you see that? Where are you looking out of, bro, so I don't keep blocking your view? Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. So, the Bengal Carrier is over 1 kilometer long. I believe it's supposed to be like 1.5 kilometers. I don't know what that really means. Damn metric system. But 1 kilometer is pretty long. Look at how tiny the Idris looks touching it. Oh, the Idris is stuck to it. Oh, you poor thing, you're stuck. Okay, so I'm back on track here. This gun looks like the gun from the Dreadnought when he said to do the planet bombardment in Star Wars. That's what that gun looks... Oh my God. Dude, those guns are almost as long as the Idris. Oh God, I'm hitting the sensor array. Okay, so that is an engine. And I'm the size of an armor panel on the engine of the Bengal. What, the Bengal Carrier? Yeah, it's like a super carrier for like the U.S. military warships. It's gigantic. Idris is docked to it. It carries tons of ships and tons of people. It's like just a giant super carrier. And Idris is supposed to be able to hold 3 ships. Kraken can hold, what is that? 3 small pads, 2 medium pads. So roughly 5 to 6 ships, plus the Dragonfly Bay. And the Idris, instead of the Dragonfly Bay, has that Argo MPV personnel carrier taxi as a separate hangar. So anyway, the Bengal, I don't think there is any specific number known because the ship just isn't real yet. But if the Valkyrie, which is a pretty large dropship, the size of a panel of armor, I'm guessing technically this can hold, more than a squadron of ships on board it, and probably some heavies. I would imagine definitely holds heavies. This looks like a runway. I think I'm accidentally landing on it. That probably wouldn't be good. Fuck it though, I'm gonna do it anyway. Put the landing gear back down. I am guessing this is... ouch. This is non-contact surface. Where? Oh, I'm on it. I'm on the carrier. Oh, I'm off the carrier. It's not happy with me. So I almost landed on it, but I'm guessing that this landing pad is not technically real, so it will not let me. Look how freaking big this thing is. This is ridiculous. And it looks like it's 2 runways coming out of that. That's how big this thing is. You can launch ships in tandem with each other. Oh, oh, too much thruster. Too much thruster. Come on. Come on, fatty. Quit moving. Oh, oh God, you're flying at me. Wish I could close that back door. It's taken away from the look of the... Up, up. Too much. Too much. Oh my God, look how big she is. She's massive. Oh, she's gonna hit me. Ouch. I'm not taking damage? Am I taking damage? I am not taking damage. See if I can close this up. Are you? Where are you? What did you hit? Oh, I've done that. Right. So we are... New Babbage Port Tressler is the space station that they're flying around. Look at that size. I believe that's a 9, 10 railgun. Now, there are 3 versions of the Idris. For those that care. I care, so I'm going to tell you about them. There's the Idris P. The Idris P is the civilian model. It is more of a cargo carrier and a little light on the armaments. Also a little light on the anti-fighter aspect. Is this Idris attacking the freaking Bengal? Jesus, that's crazy. Also, the Idris P, if you look at that railgun in the front of this Idris, which is an M, the Idris P does not have that railgun. So it is technically, I believe, 9 meters shorter of the M because of that railgun. This is the Idris M. The Idris M has a giant turret on the nose. See if we can come take a look at her. She's pretty big. That giant turret up there on the snoot, that is not on the Idris P. Oh, don't crash into her ass. The railgun is obviously, I believe it's a chargeable weapon as well, but the purpose of the railgun is more like the Idris is a sniper, where the Kraken is an aircraft carrier, and the Javelin is a self-contained destroyer, right? It's called a destroyer for a reason. So the third class, which is not technically a class, it's just been aptly named, the Idris K. The Idris K stands for an Idris kit. And if you purchase or acquire an Idris P, you can get the K kit, which has automatic bladed anti-aircraft turrets for self-defense, point defense, I should say, that's what it's called. And it has a size 9 or 10, I really should know that and I don't, laser on the front. So I'm guessing the rail gun is obviously a ballistic weapon, which defeats shields and hits armor. The Idris K is a beam weapon. So like a laser goes pew, 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 and that laser bolt hits something and damage is absorbed per shot, almost like a ballistic round. Where a beam weapon is kind of like using the prospector, the rock, the mole, where it's a continuous beam that keeps going for a duration of its charge, and I'm assuming putting damage on target while the beam is active. That will give you some splash damage for the shields, I believe, unfortunately. So it's going to be eating up shields, where the railgun will penetrate the shields more. But that's going to be the three main differences. And the Idris K, since it has that spine gun, the spine beam weapon, I believe loses cargo capacity. The Idris P has more cargo than the Idris M. The Idris M has a rocket launcher and that giant turret in the front. And so the room right below those configurable weapons on the Idris M has a feeder room where the rounds go in and get used up. On the Idris P, not having those rockets and that turret, that loading room is more cargo room. So that's those main differences. The M is really only acquirable in a giant package, I believe in the realm of 15K. And the armor on the Idris M is much better. But the Idris M is slower than the P because of the armor and everything else. So it has its pros and cons, but the M is obviously a warship, where the P is... it's classed more like a militia patrol ship. But that's the Idris. My baby, and I look forward to having her. I have a K. An M is just not acquirable. But that's your Idris. So, I mean, Idrises, can't see them often either, but let's go back down here. It honestly does look like, because the Idris is shooting at the Bengal. I'll be damned. It looks like, what I think what happened is the Idris was flying by the Bengal, got caught up in its sensor arrays that are sticking out like a little porcupine, and because the Bengal caused damage to the Idris has now flagged the carrier as a bad guy and is shooting at it. What's not happening, I have not heard it, it's a very distinct sound, is it is not using its railgun, though. It is using its weapons and its heavy turret. It is not firing that railgun. So that's unfortunate but interesting. But the Bengal is going, I don't really care about you, your life, and your use of laser weapons. I fly where I want, I go where I want, I care about what I want. And you are not that. And you can see, this is the new shield system. They actually have it on the carrier, it looks like. You can see that the Idris is hitting the carrier right here in the neck, and it's still blue. And the Idris has been pounding away at this spot through the whole time I've been talking about the Idris. And the Idris has not changed the color of the armor, or I should say the shields, in that section. And as shields begin to weaken, they will turn, I think, orange and red. Maybe, possibly. Look it up on your own, because I'm not sure. But it does change color from blue, which is full capacity. And there is not a part on this ship that is a color that is not blue. Just flying by this thing. So hard. Look at those guns. Holy bejesus. Those guns are legit like the size of our ships. There's a nice view with the sun bouncing off of them. Oh, whoopsie. Sorry. What is that thing sticking up? Some more sensors? Yes, probably so. Oops. That's going to start costing me my ship. Keep hitting the hull. Oop. Now I'm going to spin. Oh. Oh, shitty. Is it really? That was an oopsie. I tried to check out its top fin, and that didn't work out. Ship is ridiculous. Oh my god, look how far away it shot me. It just picked me up and said, I'll see you in the next system. Didn't even need hyperspace. I will say, as a disclaimer, that I am working off of VTOL thrusters because of the lag, and I don't want to just shoot around because I have the engines fully down. So maneuverability is slight movements at best on thrusters and VTOL, but it's getting me some good angles, some vantage points, some size comparisons. So you can look at the engine detail, man. Oh, fuck, now I'm touching. Look at that engine detail. Come on. You're kidding. It's just sexy. Oh, I'm crashing. Yep. Oh, the whole side of my ship is glowing. That's probably not good. Well, I can't tell if that is degradation or damage, but there is a new degradation system that the more your ship is in combat, shot at on the sand, in the ice, touched water, that your ship will start to get armor, signs of rust and dirt and mildew and all kinds of stuff. And so you have to take it to the car wash, which is just like going to Port Olistar and getting more rockets and stuff. It automatically will clean your ship. Or you can leave your ship looking aged and weathered and been around the verse a little bit. But that's kind of neat to see that damage and degradation around the VTOL right there. That's some cool shit. Instead of it just breaking off, God, look at that engine. Just can't get over that. Well, it looks like you fly in the butt and shoot out the top. That's how you go home, is back here. Oh, there's some visual degradation on the back of the Bengal, it looks like. So you can see here, the Bengal is dirty. She needs a butt scrubbing. Oh, look at that. She's got some dents in her armor. Holy shit, this is cool stuff. She's got some dents in her armor. Looks like she took You know what? I bet the Idris was hitting her, and the Idris just ran out of ammo. I don't know anything else that could do that kind of damage. So yeah, I'm thinking the Idris was shooting it with the railgun. There is limited ammo on anything ballistic. So, whatever its coded capacity, I think he shot it on the rear end of the Bengal. Oh, I'm going to make contact. Yep, I'm touching. Ouch. Yep, that hurt. The whole top of my ship is, I can't tell if it's glowing or lights because I just ran into the engine. This might be lights. All right. So, yep. Yeah, I'm gonna spin. All right, we're gonna go into combat mode. Something shoot me? All right, let's for all the people out there in Twitch land and YouTube land, I am going to engage Bengal. Yeah, spray all that. Spray all that right on your tummy. Who's your daddy? Oh, it's my daddy. Yeah, so it said, that's enough of that. It gave me the finger. Oh no, it gave me a stat. Oh, that's not cool. That might be it for me. Let's see how long I'm stuck in jail. And I froze. Hello? Yeah. No, I mean like, hello, why is my game not responding? I'm in jail. But it won't let me be in jail. All right, well, for the stream, I won't let that continue. Oh, there we go. All right, so for anybody that does not know, if you get a crime stat, there are crime stats that kind of run like Grand Theft Auto. If you get a crime stat, you go to jail. If you are killed or a bounty hunter gets you, I'm just going to jump down here because going through all those damn stairs is stupid. So, in jail, Mommy and Daddy won't come give you bond, so you come over to here and say, how long am I in here for? Oh, that's only 15 minutes for attacking a Bengal. That's not bad. So it says here, get rid of the freaking light. This sucks. So it says 14 minutes. So let's say I had a crime stat of 4 and it was 8 hours. It's real time, 8 hours, not game time, 8 hours. So what I was doing when they came out with the law system is you go do bad guy stuff at the end of your night, go kill people, shoot stuff down, you get a crime stat of 8 hours, you get blown up, or a bounty hunter gets you, sends you to jail, I log out, you go to bed, 8 hours later you come back, and your time is served. It's real time, not game time. So that's kind of nice. So right now this is telling me I have 13 minutes and 47 seconds that I will be stuck in jail. But on that note, I will kill the stream since we showed the Bengal Carrier, the Idris, and the Javelin, and post it up. So from Hardware and from Wolf and everybody else in DC, hope this gave you some insight, gave you some visuals, make you interested. And leave your comments below. And we will see you all in the verse.